Hello YouTube, this is BUB'S Comics coming at you with a quick comic haul. I've got Grey Hulk here, crushing the pipe. He's hitting that pipe. We got Uncanny X-Men #1 Mark Brooks variant signed by Mark Brooks, which is makes a lot of sense since it's his variant. And we've got All-Star Comics #58, the first appearance of Power Girl, here signed by Jerry Conway and Mike Grill. So, and of course, Wolverine chilling in the chair. Although, is he really chilling? Because he's checking out this Hulk pretty tough. I don't know. They might be getting into a brawl by the end of it. All right. So first off, we got Marvel Comics #1000 GameStop only exclusive variant. You know, I didn't have one of these 1000s yet. I had a discount at GameStop for 25% off, so this ended up being $7.50. My thing about these big, you know, milestone books is that they tend to cost too much. I mean, that sucker right there, $9.99 US. That's just too much. Now this, especially when almost all the variants are equally easy to find, the ones that were at your local LCS. Now some of them, they went, you know, different places. There's some exclusive variants and stuff like that. So if I can get a store exclusive variant for under cover price, that's not too bad. This one sells for anywhere from 15 to 25 bucks probably online. So get it for $7.50. I thought that was a win, and I did not have a copy of Marvel Comics 1000, and I generally wait. I don't think there's a single one that I've paid up for, but I do have the Wonder Woman. I think it's a $7.50 or something. I think I have it on pre-order, so whatever that next Wonder Woman is, because a couple of covers I don't want to miss on that. So I break the rule every now and then. Next up, we have a couple of books you may have seen in other hauls or on other live streams, but I'll show them real quick. Here's Planet Comics #40, given to me as a Christmas present from DS Comics, so thank you very much, DS. Like I said, I know I've shown these in a couple of streams. And the next one is a very high-grade copy of X-Men #60, the first appearance of Sauron. So glad to have that. This was on my 2020 list. Matt, the boy who had 7, gave this to me for Christmas, so thank you very much to him for that. Very high grade copy, much higher grade copy than I would have picked up myself. I've looked at picking up this book several times, but there's often a lot of staining and goop and schmutz and all kinds of stuff on the cover in the ones that I'm looking to pay for. So to get one that was much cleaner and nicer and you know, sharp corners and everything like that in this book is very, very uncharacteristic for my run. Now this book I'll probably keep raw, because I tend to keep my X-Men books raw because I feel like that's a nice reading run of the X-Men. So that'll stay raw. But thank you for those. And then next up we have a magazine actually, and it is Tomb Raider magazine. And it's always funny to me to read these because when you go through them, they're really quite sure that they're going to continue. This was a one-off. They make many references in the magazine that there will be a second magazine, and they even leave a cliffhanger story in there. But when it comes down to it, you don't get none of that. You get Tomb Raider magazine, one shot, and that is an Adam Hughes cover. Now I want your opinion, all you watching at home and on your various devices. Let me know what you think I should do with this. In the centerfold, there is kind of like a centerfold pinup like there would be in Detective Comics 181 or Batman 181, the one that has the Poison Ivy centerfold. So it's very similar to that. So this book has a centerfold, but the centerfold is pretty much a virgin variant of this cover, and it's of course a centerfold, so it's double sized. And boy, am I tempted to take that out and hang that up. I mean, I'm really tempted. Like, I'm about to pry some staples open on this sucker unless you guys talk me off it. Because it's it's the exact same image, so I won't bother to pull it out. But it's bigger, it's double the size, and it looks fantastic. And I think it would really look good in a frame. and it's just the right size because it's double sized the magazine that I could press it in my press and get the fold out. So, and it's a non-color breaking crease really, except for where the staples are. But they're kind of hidden. They're like here and here, so you won't see them very much. So it looks very good. So let me know what I should do about that. Adam Hughes cover on this, just fantastic. All right, I want to show a couple of slabs. Next up, we've got Planet Comics number 31. About stole this book in a 3.5. I love it. Can't say enough about it. If you guys are catching my videos lately, you know that I'm big into Planet Comics, and this was another one to fill in the run. And if I can buy them slabbed, that saves me more time than anything. The cost of slabbing one of these is about 25 bucks to 30 bucks after shipping, and that's not too bad. But you know, I would almost pay an extra 40 or 50 for the book if it's already slabbed, because it saves me time, because the turnaround time with CGC right now is kind of ridiculous on the economy grading or the value grading or whatever. It's like 100 days. I hate to have a book gone for 6 months. So there you go, Planet Comics number 31. And last, and certainly not least, here's another book I stole. Strike Force number 1, the New York City Comic Con variant, numbered 58 of 2000. There's only 2,000 of these out there. So here's the deal on this book. I think that everyone is mostly, you know, if you're collecting any kind of variants or you're looking at these books, you're mostly aware that these are out there. It's a 9.2, but when I was picking this up, I noticed that there were pressable defects. So if I ever really wanted to, I'm confident that I could take this book out, press it, and get at least a 9.6. And this book is ranging, it was really hot when it first came out. Everybody who was at New York City Comic Con flocked to get this book. I guess it was a giveaway or you had to buy it. I don't know. There was only 2,000 of them. So everybody bought this book, and then they all rushed to get them slabbed. And this one definitely was not pressed before, and it has a thumb dent there, and it has several dents, but very little color breaking, if any at all. So I think it's a perfect book to get cracked, pressed, and resubmitted if it ever raises in value. Now for me right now, this book was going for like $100 for a solid month and a half after it came out. But now it's died down. I think everyone who wanted a copy for their PC got a copy for their PC. So the only thing left is to have this book kind of, you know, middling around, waiting for people to think it's valuable again. And there's lots of copies because everybody got them and immediately wanted to flip it. It's like I don't even think anyone that went to the Comic-Con wanted this book to keep in their PC. It just seems like they all wanted to flip it. So this book got flipped so hard and heavy when it first came out that now there's, you know, 9.2, 9.4, 9.6, and 9.8s all available for well less than $100. I only paid $30 for this one using mycomicshop.com's best offer feature. So I highly recommend that. It was listed for $40 and I got it for $30, and I was super happy with that. And I think that more people will be using that feature, and it's definitely a positive thing because it was hard to find. The 9.8s from this, they wanted like 60 or 75 bucks, and I could have spent the extra, but for really, it looks just as good as the 9.8s did. And I can see the defects. There's some dents here and there, a little spot right there, but that'll all come out if I wanted it to. But right now I'm very happy with it. It's a nice pretty case. It's gonna go up on the wall. Happy to have it. Big Spider-Woman fan, so woohoo, that's a win. Alright y'all, I'll leave you with that, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe and all that fun stuff, and if you didn't, do what you gotta do. So we'll catch you next time on BUB'S Comics. Remember to read a comic and don't apologize for the glare. Catch you later. Bye-bye.